Good day to all of you. I am S. Sivaram, former senior executive from Sesashahi Paper and Boards Limited, Erode, speaking. In my first video, we have seen about my profile and my journey at SPB. And in the second video, about general description of 5 years concepts, their uses and benefits. In this video, we will discuss the most important first step in 5 years, that is oneness, SOT. What is the meaning of oneness? Why we need to do oneness, how to do oneness, and its benefits with examples and some photos. Now let's move into the subject and view the oneness video. Welcome to 5 years study part 2, oneness, that is SOT. To recapture, let us see what are the 5 steps in 5 years. Oneness is SOT, 2S is set in order. 3S is shine, 4 is standardize, 5 years is sustain. We need to know the 5 steps in 5 years for better understanding and implementation. In this video, we will discuss in detail about oneness SOT only. Here 5 years is given in a nutshell, and we have already discussed briefly in our last video regarding the main points in oneness to 5 years. This is continuation of the other 5 steps in 5 years. Let's skip this also. Now we will be focusing on what is oneness. Let's see what is the meaning of oneness. 5 years means to simply remove all the unwanted items in your work areas in a systematic and organized way. Normally, both workers and managers will neglect removing the unwanted items lying in the work areas since they are accustomed to work in cluttered environments. Neither they are not bothered to keep their workplace neat and tidy, nor to keep unwanted things in their designated places, confused and stressed in searching the correct items in time. No one has pointed out this mistake to them. Both good and bad materials are found mixed and will be difficult to retrieve the good ones. This results in unnecessary time and energy for searching for items. All unwanted things occupy valuable space and they also become accident-prone areas. Then what is the roadmap for implementing oneness? First of all, employees should know why we are doing oneness. Arrange awareness programs and educate them. This can also be done on the shop floors apart from training classrooms. Give training to how to do oneness, where and when to do, who are the people who will do oneness. Next, select a role model area for doing oneness. This will be a showpiece for others to follow after implementing all the steps in 5 years. You can see a sea change after completing all these steps in 5 years. Employees will be very happy to see the great transformation of the work area. Since 5 years gives top importance to safety, all concerned should know what are the safety aspects they should know before starting oneness activities. What PPEs like shoes, hand gloves, helmets, face mask, etc. to be used. Management must ensure these PPEs are made available. Management should also ensure there are no unsafe places and no one resorts to unsafe acts. This is to be strictly followed. All the employees are to be involved without fail. No one should be left out. This is also promotes teamwork. Once all these have been done, then kickstart oneness implementation. Oneness can be done in factories, offices and houses. These are list of common items to guide you for doing oneness. Normally we miss these unwanted, damaged, worn out things in our places lying for a long period even though we do not require them. Now under oneness, check, sort, remove all unwanted, damaged and worn out items from your areas. Normally during Bogi Pongal, we discard the unwanted and useless things from our house. It is in our Indian culture. Similarly, Japanese also do this during oneness activities. This is a picture which shows that how this man is doing oneness in his workplace. First, he is removing the things which are not needed and keeps only what is needed. Now let's see how to implement 5S. First, select a model area in your department or company and ensure all employees are involved in doing oneness without fail. Then identify the red line areas in your department shifting all the unwanted materials. Mark red line on the floor as boundary for shifting and keeping the unwanted things inside these areas. Mark red line area as identification on the wall also. All the nooks and corners of the department should be inspected, including behind doors, under staircases, top and bottom of cupboards and shelves. Unwanted and damaged or worn out items will be found dumped in this area. These are some examples of no man's area where no one takes responsibility and accountability. Identify what are the wanted and unwanted things. Unwanted things should be first shifted to red line areas and appropriate with appropriate duly filled red tags. After shifting the unwanted things to red line areas, they are to be categorized into three parts. First, the damaged items, which can be repaired and reused again, should be sent to workshop for repairing. Second, the good items which you don't require but can be used by other departments. Third category is useless items. These can be directly sent to scrapyard for selling to scrap dealers. You have to quantify and ascertain the money value of these scraps before sending to scrap yard. Now let's see what are the benefits of doing oneness. First, you get more working space. Workplace is safe to work. You get a conducive working area when employees are happy to work. More money realized by selling the scraps from all departments. This is a sample of red tag which is to be tied to the unwanted item shifted to red line areas. Fill in the appropriate status of the unwanted item as shown in the left side and tick where do you want to move them as shown in the right side. Sometimes after civil modification or completion of project work, some materials will be left in your department for a long time. Ensure these unwanted items are taken by respective civil and project departments without fail, since they will be occupying unnecessary space in your department. This is a typical picture which shows how the materials are segregated, good, damaged and useful items at the red line area. You can see the red line marked. This is the red line marked on the floor and also the red line sticker. This red line sticker pasted on the wall for shifting the unwanted things. There are some good empty empty metal drums which the department does not require. Other departments may require them. There is also a damaged wheelbarrow which can be repaired and reused again by the dealer. This has to be sent to workshop for repairing. These are useful items which no one requires, which can be sent directly to scrapyard. This is another photo where soil cotton waste are kept in the red line area. Ensure these soil cotton waste are sent to boiler house for incineration. At no cost, non-eco-friendly metals should go to landfills. These will create environment and legal issues. Similarly, e-waste should be kept in a separate shed and sold to only government authorized buyers with valid certificates. While handling lubrication oil, ensure there is no spillage on the ground. Please collect them in trays for any spillage. Provide collection trays to avoid spillages. Spent oil should be collected and sent to stores for further disposal to authorized buyers with valid license for recycling, etc. This is the SOP, Standard Operating Procedure for Red Line Area Management. How to handle good, bad and ugly. Regarding good materials, if the good material at the red line area are not taken by other departments for 1 month or more, then shift them to management red line area centrally located in the company. There too, if there are no takers for the good item, then management can wait for further 6 more months or more and then decide to sell them to scrap dealers through e-auctioning. This is left to the discretion of the management. Regarding bad, that is damaged materials can be repaired at workshops and reused in the respective departments. Regarding ugly, useless and unwanted materials can be directly sent to scrapyard after quantifying them and assessing their money value since no one wants them. You will be surprised to know the grand total value of the scrap sold from all the departments through stores after doing oneness. Some details of scrap sold and money realized is shown at the end of this video. These are some photos of employees doing mass oneness activities together. That is, process, mechanical, electric, instrumentation, and civil person are all involved and they work as a team. Initially, we need to do first mass oneness activities so that we can remove totally all the unwanted things from the selected model areas quickly and also implement other remaining steps in 5 years to reap the benefits of implementing 5 years, and show these areas as showpieces to others so that they can also learn and implement in their areas too. These are some more photos photos of oneness, and you can see people are aware of safety and are using PPEs like helmets and shoes while doing oneness. Appropriate PPEs, that is personal protective equipments, are to be supplied by management. Now we see employees from accounts, purchase and HR departments are also doing oneness activities. This is also a mass oneness activity. They are all removing all the old papers, files, old records, damaged furniture, etc. and show that some records are to be kept for a certain period of time since this is a statutory under legal requirements. Keep such records separately with the proper identification for easy and quick retrieval. This is an example of data from a big process department, shows us the quantity of mechanical spares which can be used were removed during oneness activity. Some of them are excess and the department concerned does not require them. Hence they are ready to spare them to others who are interested in getting them. You can see that about rupees 59,000 worth of unwanted but usable materials have been identified which they can spare. These materials can be reused by other departments. About 30 square feet of space also made available from the work areas. Department concerned will send emails to other departments requesting them to come, inspect and take custody of this good spares if interested. Raising of purchase order for procuring such spares can be avoided, that is, thus saving to management. Here too we see about 31.4 lakhs worth of money realized by stores department for selling the MS electrical scraps, old batteries, plastic and wooden scraps from the scrap yard collected from departments after doing oneness activities. And from the administrative department like accounts, purchase and HR departments jointly about 1.5 tons of waste paper, very old records, files, broken wooden furniture and steel cabinets were scrapped during oneness activities. Lot of moving space made available, also money realized by selling them. I would like to end this video with an important management saying. Journey towards excellence is never ending. Hence, practicing 5 years is not the end of the journey, but it is a continuous process for achieving management excellence. Next videos will be on step 2, that is 2S, which means set in order. Please don't miss it. Those who have missed viewing my first video of my profile, journey through CSI paper and boards, and my second video about 5 years concepts can visit YouTube by searching Learning with Sivaram. Thanks for your patient hearing and let's meet again in the next video. If you like this video, please do not forget to press the like button, subscribe bell icon and select to all. This will help me in assessing how many people have viewed and liked my video to enable me to prepare and upload further management videos. You can also make comments of this video. Once again, thank you all and have a nice day.